Okay, the recording. So welcome to Sacred Sunday today. Let's get into the practice. And like I said, feels all a bit heavy and confusing out there right now. But I still feel like at least we have these practices, this community that always reminds us of, our inner light and how, if we get to choose, do we give in to the despair or do we focus on, bringing more light into the world? For me, it's a clear decision, which doesn't mean that I'm bypassing the feeling that I have and the sensations, the heaviness that I feel. So, and I think that's also something, it's hard to feel it all. It's heavy to feel it all, but, we can do it together. We can practice and move a little bit of that stagnant, heavy feeling. And also for those of you in winter or in changing seasons right now, this will be a beautiful practice today that will focus on our inner light, and we get there by doing a really nice twisting practice. So if you like to use blocks, make sure that you have everything you need. Twisting is always really nice with blocks. Have a pillow. We'll do a nice meditation at the end, and anything else that you think you need, have it handy. And then find a comfortable seat and close your eyes. And let's start by just feeling whatever is there. And like I said, for me, I feel heaviness in my chest. I feel a little bit confused with the world, but then I also feel still hopeful. So if I scan my body, I can feel all that accumulating in my chest. So I invite you to feel into your body and to see what you're bringing to this practice today. Where does energy feel maybe stagnant or heavy? Just feel into it. Maybe there's some lightness in your body, there's some joy, some spaciousness, some openness. Feel into that as well. And then really feel the beauty of your breath coming in and going out. It's always there for you. So the twisting practice today will also help us to anchor to ourselves, to our center. Just allow the breath to breathe you. Nothing needs to change or be different. Nothing needs to change in your body. It will change automatically with our practice. So right now we're just doing a little check-in practice. And as you inhale, feel the breath coming in all the way down into the body. Feel the belly expanding, feel the chest expanding. Become aware of the center of your body, your spine, also the place of all the energy centers, the chakras, biggest energy channel in the body. And there's always this beautiful dance of inhaling, expanding out into the world, and exhaling, contracting, connecting to ourselves. And maybe your energy right now is very much out in the world or scattered in the world, like pieces of your energy everywhere. So this practice will hopefully also help to bring it back to your center. Take your hands together in front of your heart. With your next big inhale, take a deep exhale through the mouth. And then let's begin together this beautiful season of Sacred Sundays again with one sound of Om. Nice big breath. Om. And then slowly release your hands, gently open your eyes, and find your way into child's pose on your mat. And I'll move over to my mat. So child's pose with the legs wide open, knees wide open. Allow the belly to rest between the thighs. Your arms could be next to your body or in front of your body, whatever feels good. You can have them underneath your head if you feel there needs to be a little support for your forehead. Anything feels good. Nice. And so again, just taking in a couple of breaths here. Now into the back body, and you can rock it a little bit side to side, so you kind of wiggle your hips a little bit. And then coming back to center, bring your arms forward. Come onto fingertips and walk your hands all the way to the right. Let your head rest onto your left arm. Notice how your left hip crease wants to come forward and draw it back a little bit to really stretch into the left side. Good. 2 more breaths here. So we're going to really go slow, but do some nice deep twisting. From here now, release. Come back to the middle. Walk your hands all the way over to the left. Place your right hand on top of the left. Draw your right hip crease back to stretch a little deeper. Feel into it. Feel it with your biggest breath. Good, and then coming back to the middle, reach your hands forward and come onto all fours. Knees underneath your hips. As you inhale, let the belly drop and look up. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, nice and easy, cat-cows. 2 more, inhaling to arch, exhaling to round, inhaling to arch, exhaling to round. And then come into neutral, and we'll wag the tail a little bit. So you're gonna look over your left shoulder and reach your left hip towards your left shoulder. So shorten the left side, lengthen the right side. And then exhale back to the middle. Other side. Inhale, look over the right shoulder, right hip. Exhaling back to the middle. 2 more times each side. Inhaling left. Exhaling back. Inhaling right. Exhaling back. Last time. Inhaling left. And back. And inhaling right. And back. Good. Inhale. Lifting the chest. Exhaling to arch. Stretch it out, maybe lean back a little bit, really feel a nice stretch in the shoulder blades. And come back onto all fours. Inhale, lift your right arm up. As you exhale, slide the right arm underneath the left. Left fingertips press into the floor in front of the face. You can draw the shoulder a little bit back. And then walk your left hand a little bit more forward. So you can push the floor away and lift your left lung even a little bit more, if that's okay. That feels too much, and you just keep your hand in front of your face. Big breath. Good, and then slide the left hand in front of the face and back onto all fours. We neutralize with cat-cow, inhaling, arching, exhaling to round. Back into neutral, lift your left arm up. Exhale, left arm underneath your right. Come onto the fingertips. Either stay here or walk your hands a little bit more forward so you can push a little bit more into the floor. Breathe, soften. Great. Slide your right hand back. Come back into all fours. Inhaling to arch and exhaling to round. Inhaling, arching. This time, tuck your toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Feels good. Stretch your legs. For those of you who have maybe not been practicing regularly, like really notice how even just a few stretches already feel great. And then look towards your hands and slowly walk your feet forward. Give yourself a moment, feet hip distance, bend the knees, take a hold of the elbows and just swing a little bit side to side. So those of you feeling a bit stiff and cold, you're going to really warm up the body gently. Releasing the arms, shake them out. Now let everything hang really heavy, shoulders, arms, head. Begin to roll yourself slowly all the way up to stand. And when you come to stand, take your arms next to your body with your palms facing forward. Close your eyes and take a moment here to honor yourself for showing up today. You will definitely feel different after practice. So a little bit of tingling in the hands, let the shoulders relax, maybe take them back a little bit more, dip your belly in and up, stable on your legs, your feet. Good. All right. And then from here, open the eyes. Inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift onto the fingertips. Exhale, left foot steps back, drop your knee. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm comes up, left knee comes up if that's available to you. Really open the chest, reach to the fingertips. Exhale, release and step back. Take a moment here, bend both knees. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to come back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward, plank pose, stay. Connect to your belly, your strength, your core. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Exhaling back, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward and then your right. On the inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, fold it down. Inhale, take the arms out and up. And exhale, release. Second side. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, right foot steps back. Drop your knee. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, right hand goes down, left arm comes up, right knee lifts up. Open the chest. Exhale, release and step back. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Stay here or move through vinyasa if you choose. Feel your power, heels are pushing back. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Drop your knee. One breath, inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to the floor and step forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, take the arms out and up. And exhale, hands to the height. Inhale, lifting the arms out and up. Feels so good to be back here with you guys. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step your right foot back. Reach the arms all the way up high. Now really feel your center. Inhale here as you exhale. Bring the arms to the left. Inhale to come back up. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling to the left. Stay here, really draw, look over your left shoulder. And then inhale to come up. Exhale, release, drop your right knee to the floor. Place your hands on top of your thigh. Good, beautiful, and gently push the thigh forward. So really pay attention when we twist, always to engage the core so that you're not hurting your lower back and the tailbone slides down a little bit. From here now, bring your palms together. Bring your elbow to the outside of your left thigh. And then really push into your hands and draw the left shoulder back, and your elbows are stacked on top of each other. Breathe here. Soften into the twist. Good. Last breath. Very slowly release. Tuck your right toes under, shut your left foot back. Inhaling forward plank pose, stay or vinyasa. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment, walk your feet in place. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward, press into your feet. Inhale, float the arms up. Now this time, straighten your front leg and exhale, open to the right. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, straighten and open to the right. Last time, inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten and stay here. Look over your right shoulder. Very good. Press the right big toe down. Inhale to come up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Drop your left knee down. Ooh, this hair doesn't want to stay. Good. Inhale, hands together in front of your heart. As you exhale, twist over to the right. Elbows really stacked on top of each other. So instead of being here, really be here. Lift the chest, press into the palms to take that right shoulder back. Good. And then exhale, let that go and step back. Inhale to come forward. Stay or move to the vinyasa. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look towards your hands. Walk, step, or jump forward. On the inhale, lengthen. And on the exhale, fold it down. Inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We keep moving. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to dive forward. Inhale to lengthen. Right foot steps back. Cartwheel arms into a warrior two. Good. Give yourself some time here. Front knees above the ankle. Let the shoulders melt and then flip your left palm up and back. So really breathing into the left side. Creating space. So energy, stagnant energy can leave the body, move. Inhale to come up, elbow to knee, right arm reaches long. Great. So lift your right lung up to the sky as best as you can. One more breath. Good. Press into your back foot. Inhale to come up. Bring your feet parallel. Hands onto your waist. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. So you want to have the toes in one line. And then walk your hands all the way through. And let your head go. Let the shoulders relax. Feel that nice stretch in your legs. And then release your hands onto the waist. Lead from your heart to come all the way back up. Good. Turn your right toes out to the right. Second side, open the arms. Inhale, float the right arm up. So stay here first. Front knee energy moves forward at the same time you're lifting up and back. Great. And from here, inhale to come up. Your legs don't change. Right elbow on top of the knee. And then stretch your left arm all the way long. So the tendency is to look a little bit forward. So really, really think of your left lung lifting up to the sky, to the light. Giving you some nice openness. Good. Press into your back foot. Inhale to come up. Exhale, bring your feet parallel again. Hands onto the waist. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to fold. Feet a little wider again. Bring your left hand underneath your face. Bring your right hand either onto your right hip or onto the lower back. Stick your butt back as if you have like a little tail and you're lifting the tail up. Look up to the sky. Either stay here or if you can, bring your right arm up. So right shoulder above left shoulder. Breathing deeply. Good. And then exhale, let that go. Switch. Right hand underneath your face with your left hand either on the hip, on the lower back. Lift from your chest. See what feels good. If it's okay, bring your arm up into the sky and you press down into the right hand, creating space. Good. Exhale, let that go. Walk your hands forward. Step your left foot back. Inhale into a plank pose, and this time exhale, come all the way down onto your belly. Turn your head to the left. Have both your arms on your lower back with your palm facing up. Good. Now inhale, bring your left arm forward. Exhale onto your left cheek, left hand back. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhaling onto the right cheek. Inhaling again on the left. Exhaling left cheek. Inhaling right. Exhaling right cheek. We're going to add the leg. Inhaling left arm, right leg. Exhaling left cheek. Inhaling right arm, left leg lift. Exhaling right cheek. 2 more times each side. Inhale, left arm, right leg, left cheek. Inhale, right arm, left leg, right cheek. Last time. Inhale, left arm, right leg, left cheek. Inhale, right arm, left leg, right cheek. Release your hands underneath your forehead. Give yourself a little moment here. Wiggle your tail, your hips. Exhaling through the mouth. Bend both knees and just swing your legs a little bit side to side. Great. Tuck your toes, slide your hands back, and for a moment, find child's pose. Breathing deeply. And then placing your hands next to your chest, slowly coming back up, tucking your toes and finding your way back into downward facing dog. From here, walk your feet in place, look towards your hands, and then walk, step or jump forward. On the inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, fold. Inhale, take the arms out and up. And exhale, release the arms. And give yourself a little moment here. Breathe. Shoulders soft, feel. So again, twisting really moves the spine, keeps the spine juicy. That's why we're doing it. It's really good for your organs. If at any time you feel it's too much or you get really thirsty or dizzy, you can always take a break. Really important. Let's try a standing pose. Shift your weight onto your left foot. Right knee comes up, out to the side. Nice and grounding tree pose. I also feel in like times that feel heavy or very confusing, it's really good to come back to the things that we know, the things that are familiar, the things we can trust. And so like a good steady Tree pose is a wonderful one, I find. Always very centering. Good. Maybe lift the arms all the way up and open. And then draw everything in towards your center as we transition. Bring the right knee forward and exhale, straighten the right leg back into a warrior three. Hands in front of your heart. And then stepping back and open. Yay. Beautiful. From here, straighten the front leg. And right away, bring your hips back, reach forward. And lift the right arm up. If it's available to you, extend the right arm over your head. Soften the face, smile, like really, really feel the space you're creating. Fill it with your biggest breath, prana, life force. It's there, it's always there. When you wake it up, when it becomes a little sluggish. Good, press into your back foot. Inhale to come up. Bring your right hand behind your back, no, actually your left hand, and step your right foot a little closer. So hips are completely square. If you have a block, I recommend to put it outside or inside the left foot as we come now into the twist. So left hand behind your back. Inhale, right arm reaches up. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale to come up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up. Exhale to fold. Last time, inhale, come up. Now really, really lengthen. Get as tall as you can, and then stick your butt back, your inner thighs back, and place your hand inside or outside of the left foot. With your left hand now, bring your left hip back and up, if that's available to you, into revolved Trikonasana. Good, beautiful. Slowly let that go. Place both hands now maybe onto the block or onto the mat. Lift your right leg up, standing split. And then exhale, right leg comes down. Hands onto your waist, press into your feet to come back up. Great. Still adjusting to this heat. Shift your weight onto your right foot. Now, hands onto the waist. Find a point of focus. Think of the midline of your body. Lift the knee. Place the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Oops. Hands together. When you feel ready, lift the arms up. Really keep the chest lifted, the face soft. And then bringing the hands back together and the knee forward. Slowly transition into warrior three. Spreading the toes really, really, really helps. Maybe lift the leg a little higher. And then come back into warrior two. Straighten front leg. Hip is moving back as you lengthen. Trikonasana, triangle pose. You decide what you want to do with your left arm. Find what works for you and what allows the breath to flow. Feel your breath. Nice. Inhale to come back up. Step your left foot closer. Square your hips. Right hand goes behind your back. You can place your block already inside or outside of the right foot. So again, if you have lower back pain, maybe put the block rather inside. Don't force anything. We want to create a lot of heat to move things, but we don't want to go too far, especially if you haven't been regularly practicing. Inhale, lifting your left arm up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come up. Exhale to fold. And the last one. Inhale, the longest one. Keep reaching forward, engage your core. Place your hand. Slide your right hand with the hip back. And then you decide if the right arm can go up. Great. And slowly let that go. Fingertips onto the block or onto the floor. Left leg comes up. And then release your left foot next to your right. Open your feet wide. And come into a squat. So the palms push together, the knees, the arms push to the inside of the knees. Breathe, close the eyes. Big, big, big breath into the belly. Good, and then slowly come to seated. And I'm going to face you. So you're sitting, swing your legs over to the left side and have your right hand on the floor. So your feet are just left side of your hips. And they can be crossing each other. So now, right hand is on the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And then place your left hand onto your thigh so that you can push down into the floor, into the thigh. And look over your right shoulder. Breathing deeply. Every time you exhale, go a little deeper. Maybe lean back a little bit. Take your time. Good. And then with your next inhale, release. Come back to the front. Place those feet down. Swing your legs a little bit side to side. Good. And then swing your legs over to the right side. So in any way that the feet are okay, obviously your right hip or sit bone is not touching the floor, it doesn't matter. You sit nice and tall, left fingertips behind, reach your right arm up, and then twist, press down into your hands, lift the chest, look over your left shoulder, and breathe deeply. Last breath. Coming back to the middle. Release, swing your legs in front and come to lie on your back. As you lie on your back, hug the knees into your chest for a moment. Anything that feels good. Rocking a little bit. Massaging. Good, and then place your feet onto the floor. Underneath your knees. You stretch your arms, the middle fingers touching the heels. Draw the shoulders a little closer together. Pressing into the feet nice and slow. Inhale, arms and hips come up. Exhale, rolling yourself back down. And again, pressing down, inhale. sticking to what is familiar to you, a certain comfort also of like, oh, I know I can do this. Like, maybe this is not the time to be crazy and fast. So slowing down, sticking to some things that really feel good. When you come down the next time, just move your knees left and right, right and left. And then pressing into your feet, lift your hips up again. This time interlace your hands underneath and come into bridge pose. If anybody wants to come into the full wheel today from here, then please feel free. That's your choice. But when you do it really slowly and with really with a lot of awareness and grounded, centered energy. Good. And then exhale, coming back down, move the knees left and right, right and left. Back to the middle. Inhale, lifting up, pressing into the feet. Nice. And exhaling all the way back down. Knees are moving side to side. Hug them into your chest. And now we do a nice easy twist, arms out to the side. Exhale, let the knees fall to the right as you turn your head to the left. And breathe into the kidneys. And then from here, slowly coming up, exhaling, knees over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And then coming back to the middle. Good. Hugging the knees into the chest, rock a little bit back and forth, all the way up. Roll forward onto your hands and knees. Coming back into tabletop. Good. Tuck the toes. Lift up into downward facing dog. It's time to stretch out the legs. So walk them in place. And then lift your right leg all the way up. Shake it out. Bring your right knee outside of the right wrist for pigeon pose. And so if it hurts your knee or you need to do the modification and you don't know what the modification is, this is the modification, figure 4, rolling a little bit to the left so that you can stretch into the right side. If you're doing the full pose pigeon, make sure that the right knee is outside of the hip, press down into the fingertips, lifting the chest. And then exhale, walk your hands forward. Maybe stay on the elbows, maybe rest your head, anything that feels good. Energetically draw the front knee and the back knee towards each other. And notice how that brings the hips a little bit more square. Breathing deeply. Those of you wanting to take it into a twist, you would bring your right hand down and your left shoulder to the floor so that you can then press into your palms for the twist. If it feels too much, don't even worry about it. 2 more breaths. You're in the twist. You can come out of the twist. And then everybody place your hands, tucking your left toes under. If you're doing the modification on your back, you stay there. Everybody else, really shake out that right leg. Nice. And release the right foot down. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Bring your left knee outside of the left wrist, tucking your toes so you can slide the right knee back. If you're lying on the back for the modification, it's left foot over right knee. Good. Remember to drag front and back knee towards each other. This will give you a little bit more balance in the hips. And then really make sure that there's no tension in the face, no tension in the neck, shoulder blade. Deep, deep, deep breathing. Stay present. Feel your awareness. Feel the warmth you've created. Feel how your breath helps you to soften a bit more into the pose. You don't need to do yoga to create more tension in the body or stress. So if you want to do the twist, press into your left hand. Bring your right shoulder down. Wherever you are, really just staying present, aware. Good. If you're in the twist, take your last breath. And back to the middle. And then everybody slowly walk your hands back. Those of you lying on the back, stay there. Coming out of pigeon, lift your left leg up, shake it out best you can. And then walk your feet forward and come to seated. Those of you lying on the back also come up into seated position. Great. Open your legs nice and wide. If you feel you're rolling back a lot, sit on a pillow. I'm going to do that today too. I also feel tight. And then sit really nice and tall. Have your legs engaged so that they're not falling out to the side. If your hamstrings feel super tight, you can always have a little bend in the knees or do it more yin style and really relax the legs and let them fall out. All right, inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands forward. Also nice here if you do it more yin style or in general to have a block that you can rest, maybe even your head in your palms. So this is also a really nice practice, holding your head like this. It's like really feeling your warm, kind hands, the gentle holding yourself, holding your heavy head, breathing. 3 more breaths. And notice the quality of forward folds and how they're really soothing, calming, and also this holding your own head. And come out of the pose. Press down, lift up. We'll twist one more time. So right foot, you can come off the pillow, right foot inside the left thigh. Nice and easy, walk your hands all the way around. Look over your right shoulder. And then holding on to the left knee, the right knee with your left hand. Inhale, right arm lifts up and over the head, stretching the right side. And pressing down, inhale to come up. Stretch your whole left side, pressing into the right hand. Exhale, let it go. Switch. Left foot inside your right thigh. Walking your hands over to the left, breathing. And then holding on to the left knee with the right hand. Left arm lifts up and over. Pressing down to come up. Left hand behind. Right arm helps to lengthen and stretch. And exhale to come back down. Wonderful. Taking the soles of the feet together. Bring them close to you. Press into your fingertips and just swing your hips a little side to side. Come to sit down. Either stay here, lifting the chest, and really being aware of the beautiful long spine, or if it's okay for you, hold forward. Good. And then from here, inhale to come up. First 2 fingers around the big toes. So lots of core strength here. Shoulders draw back, heart lift. So if you're gonna be round, you're gonna roll back. So you wanna rather reach the chest forward, sit nice and tall, feel your sit bones, and then see if you can lift your legs up. And once you lift the legs up, really draw the shoulders down. If you fall, have fun with it. Otherwise, if you can be up here, breathe deeply, look up. Great. And then let that go. Straighten your legs in front of you, shake them up. See, I already feel so uplifted being here with you guys. Give a little massage into the kidneys. Great. Take the flesh out. Start with the knees bent. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale to fold forward. Grab your feet, either stay here or straighten the legs, but keep the length and scoop the belly in and up. Every time you exhale, scoop it a little bit more, and this will help you to keep your back protected and fold gently. So again, not too much effort, a little bit of effort, but also a lot of letting go, softening, yielding into the pose. Good. Slowly come back up. Slide the soles of the feet together. Slide the hands on the knees on top of the feet. Fold forward into Tadasana, star pose. Make the exhale a little bit longer than the inhale. And then slowly finding your way back up and into a comfortable seat for meditation. And I'll move over there. So we're going to do today a little bit longer sit because I want to do a little bit of pranayama as well. And I have a beautiful meditation. So sit comfortable, use a pillow. Me too. And we'll start with a few rounds of Nadi Shodhana breathing. So place your right index and middle finger in. Use your thumb on the right nostril and your ring finger on the left nostril. Your left hand is resting on your thigh. Take a nice big breath through both nostrils. And exhale through both nostrils. Again, inhaling through both nostrils. Exhaling completely. Block your right nostril, inhale through the left. Close the left, open the right, exhale right. Inhaling right. Open the left, exhaling left. Inhaling left. Block left, open right, exhale. And keep going in your own rhythm. Finish your next cycle. When you are exhaling through the left nostril, you can release your right hand back down onto your thigh. Just sitting, breathing, maybe feeling a sense of calm. Becoming aware of your central channel, Sushumna Nadi, your spine. And see if you can tune in or become aware of all the emanating light from sources in the universe, let it be the sun or the stars, galaxies. So much light out there. See if you can connect to that. And then as you inhale, imagine you're drawing that light from the universe through the crown of your head down into the navel. it accumulates in the navel, becomes so concentrated and so much light that it bursts into flames as you hold the breath in the belly. And then you exhale completely. And with your exhalation, you feel how the light floods through the navel center. Then again, inhaling, drawing the light from the crown of the head through the spine down into the navel, holding at the top of the inhale, feeling the concentration of light. And then it's so intense that it bursts into flames. And you exhale and feel your whole navel, belly center flooded with that light. Keep going in your own rhythm. Eventually, rest your awareness at the navel center and just feel how the light has become anchored in that navel center. Breathing into the navel, being aware of that presence of light. And then watch that powerful light begin to spiral in a clockwise direction. It starts very slow and you just focus, navel center, spiraling light, clockwise direction. As you're watching it spiraling, it slowly turns up speed a little bit, becomes more energetic, and picks up energy and power as it keeps spinning. And as it keeps spinning, really tune into the quality of light or brightness or whatever you want to call it there. And really feeling also that the more you are anchored or stable in the navel, the more bright the light becomes. And as it keeps picking up speed, eventually the light spills out from the abdomen and floods all your body. Goes up into the heart, goes even up into the mind, into the brain. You really can feel that that light is your healing capacity, your compassion. And it fills every little cell in your body. And then eventually let all the imagery fall away. And all you're left with is your experience of your own inner light, inner brightness, inner luminosity. So stay there for the rest of our meditation, drinking it in, feeling it. bathing in your own source, in your own light. And with that beautiful sensation of being flooded with light, luminosity, you can slowly find your way onto your back for Shavasana. As you lie down, very gently, rolling your head side to side. Slowly begin to deepen your breathing. Gently wiggling your toes, fingers, moving the knees, bringing them into your chest. Rocking a little bit side to side to then eventually come onto your favorite side for just a few breaths. And then from here, slowly find your way back up into a nice comfortable seat with the eyes closed. Taking a moment to scan your body again, connect to that light space you've created, maybe a sense of calm, sense of peace, whatever it is for you. And I'll read you a quote by Zana Keithley. The real magic is when you don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know if you're ever going to make it. You don't know where this road will take you or if it's even taking you anywhere at all. But still, you step forward and you keep showing up even on your hardest days. Sometimes your steps are small, other times they're a little bigger. But you're not worried about the pace because you trust that what's meant for you won't miss you, that you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. The real magic is when your mind tries to convince you that you can't, but you step forward anyway because your beating heart tells you that you can. The real magic is you. It's your courage and your commitment. You believe in a universe where all things are possible. Your refusal to listen to the outer voices over the quiet voice within. It's in your breath. It's in your energy. It's who you are at your core. You are the gift. You're the spark. You're the magic. Please take your hands together in front of your heart for a moment of gratitude to yourself for all the times you keep showing up, for all your commitment, your courage, your trust, your light. Close and seal our practice with one last sound of Om. Nice big breath. Om. Thank you so much for showing up today. Such a pleasure being here with you. Wish you a really beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you.